What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, episode 248, as we're here today on the road in Colorado, taking on the Rockies, as Minor will be the starter here for us today. And of course, we're taking on Herschel Davis of the Rockies. There you see his numbers there, 7 starts so far for him, 2-1 for the season with a 4.84 ERA. We'll see what we can do against them here, as they're currently right now in fourth place, just 9.5 games back of the Dodgers. They're on a 1-game losing streak, and of course they are 5-5 in the last 10. For us, well, we've been 3-3 so far since the All-Star break, and we're trying to go on this positive run here in Colorado and try to get ourselves back on the winning track. Braves are first place right now in the MLB Power Rankings. They're in the top 10 in defense, pitching, and hitting. And then as for the Rockies, they're the mid-20s or so in those same categories there, defense, pitching, and hitting. So they would love to try to get themselves going here. And just take a look here. We're just looking at some numbers there. You guys can, of course, pause the video, check those out for the numbers for our guys for the Braves right now. And of course, Bonds is on a hot streak right now. He's him and Justin Upton and Alex Aviles are playing very, very well for the club. But yeah, we've had a rough patch there since the All-Star break, and we're 3-3 right now, and we're just trying to get get back. We've been off for a couple days, so of course we were in the All-Star game. We had All-Star facilities and stuff. So we had a couple of days rest here. We're trying to get back in the swing of things here. And of course, trying to make that push for the playoffs, and of course for the National League Eastern, or the National League East title. Also, today's episode here, we're also going to be in another road series. We'll head up to the Twin Cities, take on Minnesota, and we'll see how we do against them. But first, it's going to be the Rockies, as we'll take a look here at their pitching right now. And like I said, Rockies right now just trying to keep themselves head above water, trying to stay above 500 in their division. And right now, especially against a team like us, I think they really going to put their heels and dig into the dirt here against us today, as they really want to get a series win here off of us here today, and just try to keep themselves alive here in this tough National League West division. Take a look there, Randy Austin, their hot leadoff hitter right now, doing very well so far this season. And of course, you see Herschel Davis, who is their ace, who is kind of a roller coaster of a year so far. So Bonds right now currently on a 29-game hitting streak here. We'll see him hit this one there. That's going to be caught. And it's going to be turned over to the first baseman as he runs that one down. Nice play there from, who's this man? Yeah, Nolan Arenado. He's still with this club here in this version of Road to Show, as he makes a nice diving catch. And he is able to get this one over the first for the nice play to get in the inning. Top of the third coming up here for Theo Bonds. I don't know why I keep saying DeMarcus King. As Bonds here launches this one here high and deep out to left center field, and that is going to be tracked down by the center fielder for the great play. I think I will say lately here I've been playing a lot of DeMarcus King here as of late to get some content up here for not just for Bonds, but also for DeMarcus King. So look out for that content as well here on the channel, as we're getting about a month away from the baseball, or the at least spring training coming up. But yeah, we'll see here. DeMarcus King, or excuse me, there I go again. Theo Bonds now trying to get something going now, and we'll see this challenge here. See if we can be successful here. So we have 2 on, 2 out, and no, we could not drive the runner in. We failed that challenge as the shortstop makes a nice snag over there, as that's going to retire the side. So 3-0 Atlanta leads this one, as we now go to the bottom or top half of the 7th, as DeMarcus came back up again. Here he lined out there in the fourth inning that we've seen. He's 0 for 3, as the team's been pretty much putting him on their shoulders, as this one's going to sky out. A nice hustle from the left fielder getting to that one, and that, of course, is going to be the first out of the inning. So far here in the Mile City has not been too kind for Bonds. If you guys don't know, but Bonds' older brother, TJ, used to play for the, if you guys have been following the lore here in the on the channel, TJ Bonds used to be a tight end, wide receiver, one of those two, for the Broncos here. So I'm sure he's out here watching the game as he sees his little brother strike out, and that is going to be a strikeout there on Bonds, as Theo just having a tough go. Can't do anything with that one there, and that's going to retire, and that's going to end the game as the Rockies get the victory here today, as they're able to rally and get a nice 4-3 victory here, as they're able to keep quiet, as if you see Adula Frank there as your player of the game. 1 for 3 for the day, a home run, 2 RBIs for him, as they're able to take a look there. 0 for 5 for Theo Bonds, as they kept him quiet here as the third baseman for Atlanta. Cannot really do too much here in the Mile City. That's kind of unusual for him, because it's Mile City. I mean, this is a slugger's paradise right here. If you can get that ball up a couple of feet there, that it's gone. I mean, it's it's definitely out of range for anyone to get to. But today, just could not do anything with that one. So we'll see if the Rockies can try to do that here again today, as we go to the second game of this series, and we'll see if Bonds can get his bat rattling here and try to get something going for himself. As we go to the top of the first coming up here, as we see a 1-2 count for Bonds, and we'll see there's 2 out. Nice slide there from the shortstop, making the stop, making the pop, and throwing that one over to first, and that retires the side. Nice play. And it's 0-0. Top of the fourth coming up. 0-1 counting here for Bonds. Looking for his first hit here in this game, as he has not got a hit at all here. And that one is finally going to drop down. It's going to get off the signage out there in left field. And that is a double there for Bonds. Beautiful hit there. His 32nd double here this season. As Justin Upton, teammate of his, has 28. Freddie Freeman has 20. Aroldis Simmons has 16. So we got some heavy hitters here getting those extra base hits now. Looking pretty good here right for this season so far. So we'll see Freddie Freeman come up to bat here. We'll see what Freeman can do here. And Freeman's had a pretty good series here against Colorado so far, at least in the first game. And he's had a pretty good year so far here as well, since Bonds has been brought here, as Freeman there gets a nice RBI there for himself, and of course drives in a run, puts a run on the board. Top of the sixth coming up, as we'll see now, Colorado leads this one by 1. A pop up there to left field. This should be an easy play for the left fielder to get underneath, and he does, and that of course will retire Bonds there with 1 away. So nice job here so far for Colorado, just really keeping the clamps now on Bonds, as it's now 4-3 here. Colorado leads this one here. Bases are juiced, 1 for 3, and this should be a perfect opportunity now for Bonds' bat to really come alive here and really push the Braves to take the lead in this situation. 2 away, bases are loaded here. Bonds here takes that first pitch. That's going to be a bit of a wild pitch, but nobody, of course, is going to be able to advance there, as the ball is just near the home plate area. So Bonds now taking his time here, looking for a pitch. Had a great job there, keeping his eye on that one. So you can do here this pitch here. This one's going to go up the middle, and of course it's going to be just bases. Wherever's the bases close there, they do get the force out there at second, as he will fail that challenge there, and that will retire the side, as it's now still 4-3. Colorado leads this one, and Colorado, of course, pick up the victory here, as they will take game number 2 of the series, and they'll win this one here, a 5-3 final here in Colorado, as do a great job there as they're able to fight back here towards the latter part of the ball game. And I pick up another run and seal the deal with a 2-run lead, winning this one 5-3. Here's your final as Bonds goes 1 for 4 in the ball game. You see the numbers there for Bonds: 1 for 4, a double, and a run scored. Freddie Freeman 2 for 3, double, and a run RBI there as well. But there you see on the other side there, they just been putting up numbers. And this, this is a series they really need to win against one of the one of the most the team right now that's probably by far the best team in Major League Baseball here, and they need to prove that here. And like I said, they need to try to stay alive in the division. Now, as for us, we have a 4.5 game lead over the Nationals, who we will see later on. I think next month in this series, at least here in the next couple episodes, actually here. When I say next month, I mean next episode or two, we should be able to see them. But yeah, we gotta really do well here. So Pablo Guzman out to pitch here. 10 starts so far for him. 4-3 for the season. 3.38 ERA. 28 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a whip under 1. Not bad at all. As we'll try to see if he can do the same, just like the other two pitchers here in today's series, or today's episode here, shutting down Bonds. As you see, try to make a spark here. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we're going to try to do a power swing here in this situation. So let's see what we can get going here. 2 away. And now make that 3 away as that's a strikeout. And we failed the challenge there. So couldn't do nothing there on that 0-2 count, as we are being retired there quickly. Now, 2 runners on board here. Runners at first and second. Top of the third. Atlanta leads by 1. And we'll see the pitch here. This is going to be a golf hit, a golf swing there on that at bat. And that's going to be, bases are going to be, everyone's going to be safe as we have runners down at second and second and first. And the runner will come in from third, making it now 2-0. Atlanta leads this one. Top of the 5th coming up as Bonds up to bat here with 1 runner on board and 2 away. We'll see what Guzman can try to do this time around. He was unsuccessful keeping Bonds off the bags there. This time they do, as they get this one there. That's a line drive. Nice screamer there to the shortstop, as he's able to get that one and retire this side. As we go down top of the 7th, 1 on here with 1 out. Atlanta still holds this one by 1, 2-1. Looking for a pitch here from Bonds, and Bonds, that one go right to another screamer there to the third baseman, and they get the force out there at second, even though that ball was not played very well by the third baseman, but they do get the force out there at second, and Bonds is safely there at first as Freddie Freeman, will come out to bat here and maybe try to keep this this inning alive here. Over 2, he's having a tough day today, as he's been walked already here in the 6th. We'll see what Freeman can do here in this situation. Bonds here maybe thinking about stealing. No, he's going to go ahead and he's going to wait to see what Freeman's going to do here. And this one's going to be a pop-up as that one goes to shallow right center field. Center fielder's there to get this one, and that will, of course, retire the side as it's 2-1 here. Atlanta still leads this one by 1. Bottom of the 9th here. Tie 2-all. Craig Kimbrell up here. He was in a safe situation here, but now he's just trying to get the win. Bases are empty, 2 away. Bonds here playing some defense here. This one's going to go over to Bonds. He's going to make a throw there to first, get the out, and that's going to retire the side. As we go now to some free baseball now here, ladies and gentlemen. Fans here at Coors Field are going to get some free baseball as we go to the 10th inning. And we'll see what Atlanta can do. 1 for 4 for Bonds as he's taking on Chad Bettis here today, as he will come in the 10th. So we'll lead off the 10th here. 1-0 count here on Bonds. Looking for the pitch. Bonds, so he goes leans over to get that one there as Frank makes the catch there at short. And that retires Bonds. And the Atlanta ends up losing this one. Jeez. as Colorado is able to come back in extra innings and get that one run they need as they win this one. Final score for the one run that Colorado needs to win this one, 3-2. It's your final. So tough break there, as yeah, we're just not doing too well for ourselves there in that one. As Colorado does a great job here, and they get a nice clean sweep. They sweep us right out of the house, out of their own house, rightfully so there. As now we get ready to head up to Minnesota. So Minnesota right now currently 42-56, 23.5 games back of the first place position. There you see the Tigers right now with a 67-34 record. Who would have guessed that? But yeah, our Twins right now out of the last 10 games are 3-7. So we're trying to see if we can hop on this right now. We're both on a 3-game losing streak. So somebody is going to end their streak here today, and hopefully that person or that team will be our very own Braves. And of course, for that to happen, our bat is going to have to start coming alive here if we want to get things going. So let's head out to Target Field here in a bit, as we will see. You see the numbers there so far for the Twins. Like I said, the Twins having a rough go this season, as the Tigers, of course, look like they're being pretty dominant right now. The only team right there that's kind of with them right now are the Cleveland, at least in this version of the game, Cleveland Indians. Of course, now in real life, they're the Cleveland Guardians. But there you take a look here at the pitchers for the release of the rotation here for the Twinkies, as I believe Adam Fryman will be the first pitcher that we will face here in today's game. So take a look here. Target Field, beautiful stadium. Hope someday here I'm hoping to go visit some family up in Minnesota. Definitely go check out a Twins game and check out the facilities there in the Twin Cities there. But Adam Fryman there, you see 9 starts so far, 3-4 for him. He has a team ERA. He has an ERA right now of 5.96. So yeah, he's been getting rocked pretty good here as of late. And we'll see if we can continue that here today as we go to the top half of the first. No runners on board and 2 away. As you see there, first in the NL in RBIs right now, 121 RBIs for Bonds. We'll see what he can do here. If there's that bat as he gets a swing there. This one looks pretty promising here. This was back, it's deep, but it looks like it's going to stay in the ballpark. As the center fielder is right underneath that one there. No problem there for the center fielder to get that one. That is going to be a out, and that'll end the inning. As now we go to the top half of the third. So top half of the third here. We're up by 2. And now just bad, poor luck there for Bonds, as Fryman able to stick his glove out there. And, of course, get the catch, and then gets to throw out there at first. So good job there defensively for the Twinkies. Go to the top half of the 5th, as we now are leading this one 3-0. And Bonds, what are you doing? He goes after that one, chasing and drop third strike. And they're going to throw him there out at first, as that will, of course, again, retire the side here. So Bonds, so far, these first couple of bats here have been tough ones. And looks like it's been a tough go here so far. These first 4 games now we've seen so far in today's episode. As he's going to try to see if he can turn things around here. 0 for 3. Of course, obviously that drop third strike. Kind of has a strikeout there in the 5th. He'll try to see if he can redeem himself here against David Rubio here in the top half of the 7th. 2 out, nobody on, and this one's going to hit out to right field, and that's just wrong. That was a beautiful hit, but hit it right to the left fielder for the quick outs, as that retires the side. Top of the 9th here, we're up by 4, as the team's been doing a great job here again, getting this lead here today, and Bonds just feels out of place. 2 for 2 here in this at bat, as we'll see, 2 out. Nobody on. That's a base hit for Bonds, as he gets finally his first base hit in this series. And his bat started coming alive here, but late. So we'll see what he can do here on the base path now. We'll see if he'll get the sign to steal and advance himself up further. As there's a full count now for Freddie Freeman. Freeman looking for a pitch here. This is going to be a chopper there to second. And that should be a routine play. And that right there should end the inning. Bottom half of the ninth coming up here for the Twins as they are trailing by 4. It is 6-2. As we go to the bottom half of the ninth, we'll see 2 out. And with 1 on here, we'll see Bonds here try to see if they can maybe try to turn a double play here. Or, excuse me, a runner on third, and a 2 out. So we'll try to see if we can get the out at first. The ball's going to be a bunt. They're going to bunt this one here. They bunt the runner on. Can they get there? Yes, they do. I was not expecting that at all. But the runner will come in to score as they'll bunt the run there on board. And, of course, get himself on board on that play. As that was just a good bunt laid down. And Bonds just kind of flat-footed on that one. Like I said, wasn't expecting that to happen. But, you know, I guess I should have because it is MLB The Show. And the logic sometimes is quirky. Almost on the same level as Madden is sometimes. But there you see, we do get the victory here today as we do win the first game of this series here in Minnesota. And we win this one 6-3 is your final score. Bonds, he goes 1 for 5 in the game. And not much else really to say. And it's just been a tough go for him. The last series there in Colorado, he was 2 for 14. Yeah. Tough. So far here, he's 1 for 5 here, so he is not looking too good here in this series against the Twins. So we definitely have to forget about this game and come back out here for game 2 of the next of this next series coming up. So there you see the numbers there for Atlanta, and of course Freddie Freeman 2 for 5 in the ball game, home run, RBI, and a run scored, as well as Edgar Young 1 for 4 in a home run. So those guys doing a great job there, picking up the slack there. As Bonds is just, his bat's just been MIA here as of late. So we got to try to get things turned around here for him. As Julio Teheran coming out the pitch here today, this should be a good day for us. So if Teheran can play it, have a good game here, we can kind of focus on just hitting and just to help out the team here as much as we possibly can. And hopefully, like I said, just get our bat rattling here as we go to the top of half of the first. Nobody out, or excuse me, 2 out, nobody on. And we'll see what Bonds can do here in this first at bat here in game 2. As he has a hitter's count 3-1. And this is a good hit here. This is going to go high and deep over to right field. And this is going to be caught. I thought it was going to hit off the little deck out there at right, but nope, it's going to get right into the glove of the right fielder for the out. Go to the top half of the 4th, and the Twins lead it by 3. Bonds here hit this one there. They're going to go for 2, and they get the double play. Nice hustle there from the third baseman, turning that double play around, as he knows that Bonds has speed for a big guy that he is. He can definitely make you work for it here as they do turn 2. And that is going to retire the side here as it's 3-0. Go now to the top half of the 7th here. And of course, Twins add 2 more on here, making it 5-0. Bonds here goes after this one here. This is going to go high and deep, but it's going to be caught quickly there as the right fielder has to come up some there to get that ball, and still base hit from Bonds. So now top half of the 8th here. 0-3, flat out back in the 7th. We'll see what he can do here in the 8th inning as there's 2 out, 1 on here, and it's an 8-3 ball game. Bonds looking in here, trying to get that runner home from third, as this one's going to go out to deep center field here. This is going to go back, but this is just warning track power as the runner is going to be left there at third. So again, Bonds just trying to find any kind of way here to get himself going. And really, truly, I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not trying to go for the home runs or anything. I'm just trying to find a base hit here. But I just keep, for whatever reason, just keep getting underneath the ball. And that is, causing us to lift it up and having the sky out to the outfield. So not what we wanted to hear today, especially with this loss coming up here, as we gotta pick up an L here, as we were hoping to get a winning streak going there for ourselves, but unfortunately we're back in the loss column again. Bonds goes 0 for 4 in this one, as look at this score. Woof. Final score 12-3. They went off on us in the 8th inning there with 4 runs, and a tough day for Teron. He left the game early, 3 2/3 of the inning. 3 2/3 of an inning there. He didn't even make it to the 4th inning there, so no quality start there for him. So we'll see what Wood now can do here in this one, as we get to the 3rd and final game of this series here on the road and finish up this road trip here. It's not been a good road trip whatsoever for us here today, as we try to get things turned around. So here we are, first at bat for Bonds. Go to the top of the 1st, and with 1 out and 1 on, he is currently first place right now in the National League with 51 home runs. It's been a while since we have seen him hit one. He hit one in Colorado. We haven't seen one hit one here in the Twin Cities, as he ended up striking out there, and that's strikeout number 2 there for Devin Sanders. So Sanders did a great job there, getting that one right past the big hitter. As now we go to the top half of the 3rd. Still no score. 0 for 1 for Bonds, as he's got to make a decision here. He's got a dynamic challenge here, and early advantage here. So we're going to do not record a out on the 4th and 1st pitches. No, we're going to try to see if we can drive the runner in here. So the runner's at 2nd here, so we should have no problem with this. At least usually we don't, as we'll see Bonds cannot get that ball past the infield and hustle down the first base line, but got taken out there on that ground out. It's 2 away now for Atlanta. Top half of the 5th. Atlanta still leads it by 1. 0-2 count here for Bonds, as he chops that one there, and the catcher just puts his hand up to make the stop and gets the catch, gets the ball, and gets that one over to first. Nice play there from the pitcher. Top of the 6th coming up here for Bonds, as he gets to the plate here, and probably thinking to himself, what is going on here? I have not been doing my usual business here at the plate, as he's 0 for 3, and of course ground out there in the last at bat. He's been getting a lot of chances to get at bats here today in these games here, this episode here so far, but just hasn't been getting multiple hits, as we'll see him run this one down here. Can he get there on time? Oh, he got there on time, but he runs the bag there, and we're thrown out. I hate that. I hate when the game does that, not letting me know if I got it. Here I'm, running, hustling down the field, and then I end up finding out that I did get it and then overrun the bag. So, tough. So, we do get that. It is considered a hit, but we didn't get tagged out there pretty quickly. So, top of the 9th coming up here with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 ball game. That ball is going to hit. That's going to get past the infield there. So, nice job, as that is his 2nd hit in today's game, his 3rd hit in the series, believe it or not, and his first multi-hit in this episode today. So, yeah, it's been tough indeed here. They've been doing a great job there. So now Freddie Freeman will come up here. We'll see what he can do. So he's going to try to take off here still for 2nd. He's going to get there on time. No problem. As he's trying to help Freddie Freeman out here in this situation. Now he's at 2nd here. Freeman can try to get a base hit here, and they can get this base hit. They can score. They can get this one past the infield. As Freddie Freeman's going to hit this one here. That's going to be short out to center field. Center fielder's going to get this one there. They're going to throw this one in quickly, so Bonds cannot advance, and that's going to keep Bonds at 2nd base. Nice hustle there from the Twins defense, as we'll see Forrest Mesa there. 46. Macia. There you see 46 starts so far for him. 2 and 3 for the season. 12 holds. 44 and a third innings of work. We'll see what he can do here against David Okia. As we'll see, he's 0 for 3 here today. As that's going to be a pitch there. That's going to be a walk. So David Oki will, of course, be on board at first, bringing runners at first and second. 2 out. Top of the 9th here. Got to get a run across here to make Twins do some work here coming up in the final inning of the bottom half of the 9th here. As Simmons will come up to bat here. So we'll see if Simmons now can try to help us out here. Again, a base hit will score a run. As we'll see this one here. That one's going to be caught by the third baseman. A hot shot over the hot corner. And that retires the at-bat. Tough break. As that is going to be it for Bonds here in this one. And that's going to be it for the series as Bonds and the Braves end up losing this one 3-2. Your final score is, you see here, Willie Sanchez, I guess he had the walk-off there and helps his team win this one in today's ball game. There you see 1 for 4. That 1 run, of course, that 1 home run, 2 runs batted in as he helps his team out. Bonds, like I said, 2 for 5 here today, and this has been tough. This series alone, get this series alone, he is 3 for 14. 3 for 14 in that series here with the Twins. Jeez. And if you think about it, if you combine the 2 series together, he is 5 for 28 in the 2 series together, you guys. Yeah. Tough. Definitely gonna have to go to the hitting practice there and practice a little bit more here. It's been a while since I played this series, so it's definitely on the user here. But nonetheless, we'll see what Bonds can do as we take a look at it. You see his stats up above there. But for the most part here, it's been for the team here, we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games out of the 6 we played. So we only won that 1 game against Minnesota, that first game there. We definitely need to turn things around. So we do get a day off, and we're gonna get back on on this day off there. We're gonna head back home, and we have a series. We got a homestand against the looks like San Francisco. Got 4 games against them, and of course 3 games against KC to wrap up the month of July. So we'll see what we can do in that next episode. That'll be episode 249, and it'll be coming out very soon here on the channel. So stay tuned for that here on the ESGNet. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, and of course enjoy the series, hit that like button. Helps out a lot. Not to mention, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of the series. If you happen to be new, hit that subscribe button if you're new also as well. Definitely hit that subscribe button so you guys can get the latest and what's going on here on the channel. Of course, I do drop some notifications there about some stuff on the community page, letting you guys know what's going on with certain series, when videos are coming up or something's new showing up or anything like that. Just let you guys know what I'm up to and what's going on with the channel as a whole. Not to mention, don't forget to check us out over on our second channel over on ESGNet, ESGNet plus LP, as we have a nice Road to Show series as well over there with a newcomer to the channel by the name of Alex Umberto. Definitely go check it out. There should be a link down below for that channel as well. Maybe I think the series as well, but you definitely can check out if you hit the link down below. I know the link for the second channel is down below. Definitely go check it out over there as well. Hit us up over there as well. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe and bell notification as well over there on our second channel. They're on ESGNet plus LP. But that's it for this episode here today. Hopefully you guys have a great day. And again, follow us on social media down below, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And not to mention, check us out over on the Twitch channel as well, as we do live stream over there from time to time on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central over there on the Purple platform. But that's it for me. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.